Hi, my name is Fernanda Estefania Gamboa Gonzalez. Today I will talk to you about the cry du chat. Actually, I'm in second age. Okay, syndrome, which in French means cry of the cat. This name refers of a distinctive high pitch that cry many affect neurons produce, resembling the sound of a kitchen. This syndrome impacts physically and intellectually development, and although there is no cure, medical and therapeutic advances have clearly improved outcomes and quality of life thus affect. Okay, now talk about the history. Okay, his history in cry du chat syndrome was first described in 1963 by the French genetic about Jerome Lenoche, who also discovered trisomy 21, who as a Down syndrome lesion identified a group of infants with unique physical and developmental traits, especially a high-pitched cry, which were later linked to a chromosomal deletion. Now I will talk to you the chromosomal location. This syndrome is caused by no partial deletion of the short arm of chromosome 5, especially region 5p. For this reason, it is also referred as 2-5p minimum syndrome. The deletion can happen spontaneously during the forming of the egg of sperm, or in some cases it can be inherited about an unbalanced chromosomal location. Okay, now the symptoms. The symptoms vary, but common signs include cry like a cat in infancy, microcephaly, low birth weight, muscle hypotonia, delayed development, and intellectually disabilities, and facial abnormalities, and sometimes the hair defects as the child grows, speech and motor delays of 10%. Now the category within genetic disorders. Cry du chat is classified as structural chromosomal disorder because it results of a loss of genetic material greater than an extra wool chromosome. Predominant intolerance. About 90 of the cases of deletion is de novo, meaning it occurs spontaneously and is not intolerant. However, around 10 to 15 cases it may be passed down due a balanced translocation in one of the parents. In those cases, the intolerance is considered autosomal dominant with an unbalanced chromosomal arrangement. Okay, the population affected. Cry du chat affects approximately 1 in every million live births worldwide. It has been documented on all ethnic groups and both sexes. Although some studies do suggest a slight predominance in females. Okay, now the physiological effects. This syndrome can affect several body systems, the central nervous system, and particularly impact the leading of intellectual and motor delays. There can also be respiratory, digestive, and cardiac abnormalities, as well as muscle weakness. The unique cry like a cat is caused by abnormality, development of the larynx combined with nervous system immunity treatments. Although there is not cure, early multidisciplinary intermediary is key treatment focused on physical therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, and special education, tailored to each individual's need medical care for specific complications like hair issues or feeding difficulties. It's also important to improve quality of life. A fascinating fact about Cry du Chat is that Cry Like a Cat tend to disappear over time. Also, the learning matters. With proper support, many individuals can achieve considered process, especially in communication and social mediation. Now, the conclusion. The conclusion of Cradle-Chat syndrome is a powerful reminder of how even a small genetic change can have widespread effects on human development, but it also shows how science, early diagnosis, and compassionate care can make tremendous difference. With right support, people living with this condition can experience a life full, round learning and connection. Thank you very much.